Last time on And Other Horizons.
We tried to stay warm up at Mountain en route before driving some of the best, dustiest, breathtaking, scariest, peekaboo inspiring and badass roads ever, before making great friends to explore Cappadocia with. Before first light even touches the landscape, Cappadocia's morning ritual begins, like a colourful dance troupe at their grand performance. Their aerial ballet, they rise gracefully, twirling and swaying in the sky. Each and every morning, the sky becomes a canvas. The landscape, the carnival's backdrop. And us, merely part of another stunned audience. As the balloons departed, it was time to breakfast. Dutch style, pancakes with all the trimmings, with our friends Jeff and Merritt from Which Way Overland, and of course, some under Land Rover tinkering. With bellies filled, it was time to head into this landscape, our garden for the next few days, the alien sandstone landscape of Cappadocia. Let's go! Walking through Cappadocia is to explore a whimsical wonderland. Legend has it that these fairy chimneys were once home to mystical creatures, and as you wander among them, it's easy to believe. The cave houses like secret hideouts.
Have you found a window?
I've found a window.
And great viewing points to witness whatever the hell this is.
Come on, Jeff.
Strolling through Cappadocia, you can't help but feel like a kid. And feel a magic in the air. It's like being on a treasure hunt. The landscape is a playground of natural sculptures, ancient wonders, and endless hand-carved houses. Perfect for a bit of hide and seek. And now, back to reality. Where we had parked up the night before was great, but it was busy. From the walk we'd seen a better spot, only accessible by 4x4 due to its steep approach. We decided to make the move. One up, one to go.
No pressure. That was the steepest you've ever driven.
Going down, it's like, whoa, that was good. It was good.
Now we had our own little island in the ocean of Cappadocia. We have many more landscapes to discover in and beyond Turkey. Please subscribe and tune in for the upcoming episodes and photographic adventures. The day was ending and we were getting ready for Cappadocia's morning ritual once more. There's something special about sharing the Cappadocian experience with friends. It was a morning whiled away whilst balloons drifted around our trusty Land Rover Sully and our friend's Troopy. The air filled with laughter and with awe, surrounded by Cappadocia's morning show. show, enjoyed by all, on 2 legs and 4. Sharing this moment, this incredible spectacle with friends, has given us a Cappadocian experience we will cherish for many, many years. For Jeff and Merritt, it was time to leave, and we found ourselves alone on our little island.
It's very exciting for us to be in Cappadocia again because 2.5 years ago we are here. Very different experience, but that's when we decided that we would go overlanding. So, special place to see again in a very different way.
And so it's time for us to drive back down the steepness and head off to explore Cappadocia in another way and show Sully the sights.
Just having a little explore in between all of the stone pillars. It's not easy to find the route to here, but the route is quite easy.
That's a good line.
Driving a Land Rover through Cappadocia is the ultimate obstacle course. The rugged terrain of 4x4 playground, with each bump and turn like a wild amusement park ride. Sully handles it all with ease, making it easy to just enjoy the ride. It was like we'd taken Sully into a fairy tale book. Sully surrounded by a land where myths of fairies and giants come to life. Sully, our trusty steed, guiding us through this otherworldly landscape. Compared to our other experiences in Turkey with Sully, it did feel a little tame by comparison, but it was still a whole heap of fun to sprint around this one-of-a-kind playground. Time for another Cappadocian camp.
What did you put in front of the vehicle?
Rock.
Do you think that the vehicle will move?
No, it's a hell of a drop, so, safety first. If you're watching this, Mom, safety first.
It is true that it's quite close to the edge, but there is absolutely no way the vehicle will move. It is a very, very cool spot.
A Cappadocian camp, just for us. As morning starts, the balloons inflate once more. Like giants waking from slumber. They rise. Brushing past Sully, coaxing him to rev his engines and continue his own adventure. The landscape before our little camp is a breathtaking panorama, the blue hour casting a magenta haze glow over the fairy Chimneys. Balloon after balloon flies its way down the valley, past Sully, and into a sky becoming ever more golden. It's heart-pounding, awe-inspiring. It's Cappadocia.
Absolutely incredible morning. You think you'd get bored of the balloons, but it just gets better and better. And yeah, I think this morning was the best morning we've had. Found a really good camp spot, beautiful imagery and video, and not as cold, which is great. It's been pretty nippy the last few days, so yeah, just such a magical place.
For even more images and the odd musing from a life lived on the road, check out our Instagram.
We are in AirBnB. We came here for a couple of days because I have to do some work. So yeah, it's very interesting how it feels that like that's our home and where everything is, and it's actually quite weird to have to pack and go somewhere. But I must say that a hot shower is a blessing, luxury.
And so ensued a few days' work, focus and concentration. Tippy tappy, tippy tappy.
So you might be able to hear those generators in the background, blowing up all the balloons, maybe even able to hear a dog in the background. But last morning in Cappadocia, so I'm out in the cold, trying to get some last shots, some last video. Yeah, this place is awesome.
Peering out from the confines of a ruined cave house, the view is pure magic. Balloons float by like characters from a storybook. Framed by ancient stone windows, they glide tranquilly over the whimsical rock formations. Here, it's easy to believe in fairy tales. Cappadocia truly is a magical place. A place of fantasy in a modern world. Time to head back into town and get one last look at this aerial dance. We're going to miss this place when the wheels of Sully start to turn once more. But first, back to our favourite overland game, Backgammon.
I played well, you're lucky. That's what happened.
And make the most of our Airbnb with a cosy movie night. And then it was time to close the door on Cappadocia.
We're leaving Cappadocia. We've been here almost a week. Really nice to have an Airbnb for a few days because one had to work, but we've made use of the hot showers, the warm, waking up warm. But we're definitely ready to start travelling again. So let's do it. Let's hit the road. Where are we?
So we stopped in Goremi. We are up in Goremi? No. Okay. That's me again.
I can't grip the screw to get it out.
Yeah.
You look really small in this.
I do.
I could stay here for weeks and months photographing it. Every day is something completely different. So we're going to now leave Cappadocia and we head to, well, actually I'm not going to tell you. You can wait and see.